Flex, the live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Let's bleed this morning. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, who we got in the building. King Jr., Jose Diaz, Jason, DeLand James, Broken Traditions in the building. My man LeBron, what's good, fam? I'm gonna holler at you behind the scenes. I'm working on some things. Yes, sir. Robert Singleton, Boxing MMA, Andrew Gray, MP, what the fuck? What's good? D-Man Jr. in the building, Black Alpha, Big Block, Dill Spooley, Stephen L. the Mac is in the building. What's good? Outlaw Jr., what's good, famo? Hold on a minute. I'm meaning to see you. There you go. Had to tighten you up. I thought I did already. Welcome to the Wrench Gang. Cassandra, salute, sis. How you? Steven C. Kano, Local Sports, my Boricua brother in the building. What's good, fam? Yes, sir. Yeah, LeBron, I might hit you today. FBT TV in the building. My brother CB Sports TV in the building. Jacked. Coward Love. Oh, gosh. Got that acid reflux this morning. When you get old, you got to work extra hard, man. I swear to God, I'm going to jog like 3 miles today. Yep. One cheat meal, it goofs up your whole it goofs you up for the next 3 days, I swear. Anthony, what's good, my brother? What up? Yeah, man. Yeah. Hit the like button on the way in, family. Yeah, this is going to be a slow cook, man, because what I'm going to talk about here is actually going to segue into what I'm talking about tomorrow. If y'all saw the advertisement already. Oh, yeah, Coward Nello. We on this guy's bumper. We on this guy's bumper.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
You know what? While y'all file in, let's chill with Usyk for a second. Let's chill with Usyk just for 1 second. Hey. Salute to Alexander Usyk. Jelly Bean, what's good? The brothers UK, Duke Todd, St. Louis mix. Bernard Gilbert, salute. I fucks with Usyk, man. He look like a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? That was mad funny. While AJ is talking about, I'm coming for those belts, boy. I'm coming for those belts, boy.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy.
I'm coming for those belts, boy.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy.
I'm coming for those belts, boy.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy.
AJ, yo, Usyk was like, yeah, I'm hanging out with my family, going on a cookout, and I'll get back in camp as soon as the fight is announced. And this asshole.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy.
Ah, oh my God, Dr. Professor, DP Rocker in the building, Jim Diamond, J. Wayne Citizen. Boxing MMA 365 was good. Salute to Robert in that super chat. Much love. He said, Usyk's like, I'm living my best life. Just smile, Nick. Just smile, Nick. Come out. You know what I'm saying? AJ talking some gangster shit. Usyk is with his family. He's gonna beat your ass, man. Prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got no problem being wrong, but you gotta prove it. Jesus, my God. I'm coming for those belts, boy.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy.
Yeah, I'm coming for those belts, boy.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy. You're gonna see the wrath of the new champ.
Stop. Ah, stop. Stop. It's too early. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's too early. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I'm coming for those belts, boy. The X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? I tried the X's and O's. It don't work. I got to dig into my roots. Frank Lucius. Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Getting work, hallelujah. That is going to make me win the fight. Man, Usyk going to punch your fucking lights out again, dummy. The fuck Big Meech got to do with boxing? Daryl Alexander, salute. Boxing and barbecue in the building. Oh, God. All right. You see this guy? You see this effing guy? Mauricio Suleiman? You see that belt? The black fist on it with the chains broken? The Black Lives Matter? Oh, my God. Boxing.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
Motherfucker. You know, I like my tree with nothing on it. Ain't shit on it. Not yet. Anyway. Job, salute. I want to know, is there anybody, I am sure willing, a mother effing building, is there anybody that agrees with the franchise status? Almighty Law, Queen 71. Is there anybody that agrees with the franchise status? Anybody? Texas T, salute. Anybody. Don't be afraid. Because I have questions. Levon Down gave the salute. I have questions. Because this dude, Mauricio Suleiman, as of late, more people are starting to ask, what is this? And he is standing on his square saying it's a good thing. I'm going to read you this article in a second. And I can't imagine anybody. Because when this came about, even old media was like, what? I don't see the purpose of this thing. The only thing that it has done is create more confusion, and it enabled people who had it to maneuver around assignments that we wanted them to take. That's it. Is there anybody? Yeah, and I know the haters got to make new accounts and wait 6 weeks to get in here. That's y'all fault, because y'all don't know how to be respectful. I don't mind you disagreeing with me, but you're not going to violate me or anybody else in the family. But I'm just curious. Is there anybody, let's mess with Rivera, salute. Is there anybody that agrees with this? This can't be right. Mr. Martin, that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, salute Drew in chat, hashtag LDBC. Salute to you, fam. Oh, yeah. That's why this show, Julian Burwell, salute. That's why this show is going to segue nicely into tomorrow's show. I was so amped this morning. The advertisement for tomorrow's show is very relevant to this show. And what better way to start than with this dude, Mauricio Suleiman? None of this makes sense. Mr. P. Depps in the building. Let me read you this article. This is absurd. Matter of fact, we're going to read it as a family. Asante L, salute. Let's share this screen. This bastard. WBC Prez, the reality is that the franchise designation has given lightweight unbelievable activity. Okay. First of all, I got a problem with that belt, but I'm not going to. This is written by Jake Donovan. You know, I fucks with Jake Donovan. Las Vegas. Mauricio Suleiman is pleased with the number of top-level fights that continue to come out of the lightweight division. Not quite as entertaining as the longtime WBC president or the inquiries demanding he clear up the mess his sanctioning body has created with championship level, at the championship level. Family. All right. I'm confused at this. But then again, I'm not. Because Brent Fox, salute. Based off of his explanation, which isn't much, all I'm getting from this is that this is a duck belt. And it was to protect his bottom line. At the time, his bottom line was who? Put in the chat, who was his bottom line? Boxing fans, salute. Just take a wild guess. Who is his bottom line? Faith and Cross, salute. Go ahead, just throw it up in there in the chat. Who is his bottom line? When I say his bottom line, who is he protecting? When the franchise status came out of nowhere, who is he protecting? Thank you. There you go. Pednello. Clednello. Let us read. Earlier this month in Las Vegas saw 3 claimants to the WBC lightweight throne all under one roof. WBC lightweight titleist Devin Haney, the real one. Interim titleist Joseph Jojo Diaz and franchise champion George Kambosos. The latter, who also serves as the lineal WBA Super IBF WBO champ. Haney helped reduce the number of physical titles in circulation following his 12-round unanimous decision over Diaz in their DAZN main event on December 4th at the MGM Grand, blah, 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 blah. Sydney's Kambosos was on hand to scout and fight while also working portions of the DAZN commentary. Suleiman attended the fight as well, although merely to enjoy a night of boxing and not dwell on the confusion created by continuing to refer to both Haney and Kambosos as WBC champions. I'm not going to entertain that question. Now, this is what he says. I'm not going to entertain that question, Suleiman told BoxingScene.com and other reporters in his best effort to deflect from the criticism of how the franchise designation has been misused. I am very proud of Devin Haney. I am proud of JoJo. It was a very entertaining fight. The story is that they are great fighters, great champions. A fight between Kambosos and Haney would be tremendous to ruin the story of a great fight in a great division with great activity with something that is hypothetical. I just don't understand it. It was a tremendous fight. They both went all out to entertain and hurt each other. It was a tremendous fight. Now, 503 line in the building. Boli Boli, salute. Gio James. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Is Mauricio the master deflection of what? Or what? Why are you getting tight? Yo, listen, if I create something, I'm not going to have no problem. I'll explain it a million times. Even when I know you're asking me out of sarcasm. Because when you're being sarcastic and I can explain myself, you look like the fool. Because what I'm doing here is serious. Camaro, salute. Rick Blackwell. What is he talking about? Why are you getting tight? This is your creation. Stand on your square. And by the way, Blue Blood was one of the people he was mad at because he was one of the people that asked him to go. He was the person that asked him. Mark Booker, salute. Blue Blood asked him that. And he got tight, turned him, gave him his back and everything. Blue Blood put that pressure on him. Salute to my brother Blue Blood. He did that. Why are you getting tight? Defend yourself. Why is he deflecting? Oh, wow. And I'm going to touch on this more tomorrow, but isn't that the same demeanor he had when Freyshawn Cruz Dezern lost to Jaime Munguia? And we were like, yo, did you test Jaime Munguia for steroids? And he said, you're bullying her. You're bullying her because she's gay. No. We're not asking a question is not bullying. Is drug testing a part of sports? Yes. We're just asking, was she tested? Did you test Jaime Munguia? I don't care if she's gay. No one cared about that. This is the world we live in now. They're here. They're queer. They're apparently not going anywhere. So? Never mind all of that. We said, Mauricio, was she tested? Because it looked like she worked out with me on Shoulders Day. King Bonnie, salute. I warm up with 90s in my hands, so shrug. She looked like she fucks with me. All I'm asking is why does she have a goatee and why does she have big traps like that? Was she tested? That's what we're asking. And you told her, shut up, you're bullying her because she's gay. One thing has nothing to do with the other. Answer the question. Anthony, salute. 704 Joe. That's all we're asking. You could call us names. You can call us stupid. But answer the question. Say, yes, she was tested. You idiots. Stop trying to take away from this bet. Wow. Didn't he do the same thing with Wilder and Fury? Remember all of that? This is his demeanor. This is what he does. Pete, what up? BBG. Yeah, Freyshawn Cruz Dezern in there fighting Jaime Munguia. Hen dog, salute. We're like, what the fuck? And then what did we find out? What did we find out? Not only was she not tested properly, but she was going through the change. That's why I'm calling her Jaime Munguia. I'm joking, but I'm not. She was going through the change. The change. You know the change? The change? Hey, man. William Old School, salute. I am Truth, salute. JC, what up? That dude was going through the change. So basically, Miss Dezern was in the ring with a dude. A dude. But he tried to mystify the whole process, saying we're bullying her because she's gay. I've been around her since she was a child. Okay, so now you've known her all these years, so it's in your best interest to protect that man. Because she's going through the change. I'm being respectful. B-Dog, I don't know. If she's a man, she can't be competing on a female level. I haven't seen, has she fought since then? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sir, what up, brother? I have no idea. Has she fought since then? I haven't looked it up. But if she's going through the change, either you compete as a man or you retire. Sisters out there removing their breasts to have pecs. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's common. They're removing their breasts so they can have pecs. That's how far they're going. Never mind that. In sports, when you're altering your chemical in your body to compete, she shouldn't have been in the ring with Fayshawn Cruz-Dezurn. But that's not the point. The point is when we went to Suleiman and said, hey, man, what's up with this? He fired on us and called us stupid. Then when we was proven right, did he even apologize? So if he has no integrity there, why is he mad when we say, yo, man, Canelo's supposed to be fighting Charlo? What's up with that? And he's telling us this franchise shit is a good idea. That's what he's telling us. And we're supposed to take this. We're supposed to take this. And then, I'm talking about mystifying things. Would you look at that belt? Blackfish, chains being broke. That's the Black Lives Matter belt. Save that shit for someone who cares. Because I don't care. You don't call me stupid to my face. You didn't even apologize when you was proven wrong. Wilder vs. Fury 2. All of this evidence that fell in our lap. And we was like, hold on. All we're asking is to look at this. And what did he do? Not a goddamn thing but call us stupid. Do you think I care about the WBC? Nope. And thanks to this behavior and the behavior of the WBA, let me give you a glimpse of tomorrow's show. That. Okay? That. Hopefully, this is Pandora's box. Hopefully, this is Pandora's box. More on that tomorrow. This is why this show is relevant. The WBC is burning bridges. The WBA burned the bridge. Who's next? There is no next. You know why? We have over 100 years of bullshit. And depending on who's on the receiving end of the bullshit, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This franchise status is consistent with this atmosphere of boxing today. It makes sense because everything is crazy right now. Why the fuck are there so many belts? Why? You can't make this make sense at all. Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. Devontae Moss, salute. Bro, 704 Joe, that's the norm. I got a couple of those running around my gym. It's normalized now. In the 80s, you'd be like, oh. In the 90s, you was like, oh. Now, it's like, hey. It's normalized. It's all normalized. It's like, yo, I still watch. I'm a nerd. I watch cartoons. I also draw. I write poetry. I got a lot of talent. I'm watching cartoons. I'm watching this Justice League shit, and two of the characters turned out to be gay. And it threw me off for a second, like, whoa, 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 what? And I said, okay, I got to remember. Your kids know what that is. Believe me, they do. If they're like 10, junior high school, they know what it is. It's normal. On these little sitcoms your kids watch, there are gay characters on there somewhere. Believe me, they know what it is. Don't let it throw you off. It's just there. We got to get over it. We got to get over it. We got to get over it. Hey, man. I was at the comic convention just last year. No, the year before last, before COVID. I was at the Jacob Javits. There's a lot of artists there. A lot of these artists are really good, man. And one of the artists drew a picture of Batman kissing Superman. And I said, oh, look at that. Just go ahead and kill my childhood. Who cares? You can't beef about it because, you know, we're in the cancel culture. Listen, what you do is your business. I have no problem. I have no problem. My problem was when Suleiman, I'm gonna bring it back to boxing. Suleiman tried to make the Cruz Dezern situation an attack on that Jaime Munguia looking chick on her sexuality. And I was like, bro, don't do that shit. Don't do that. PJ's Big Dog, salute. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, why is he doing that? And we were the ones, us, Champ Side, Ego, the Black Channels. We were the one like, yo, man, have y'all, out of curiosity, was she tested? And he blew a gasket. Turns out we was right. Did he apologize to the people that pay money to see these people fight? Terrence Bailey, salute. No doubt, fam. Stand on your square. My thing is I shoulder roll everything. Live your life. Don't impose it on me. And that's with everything. I didn't like it when there was once upon a time. How many of y'all grew up like this? Y'all walking down the block and here come the military man shoving those pamphlets in your chest. Yeah, yo, join the military. I'm like, get out of here. I ain't fighting for this stupid ass country. We 15 years old. Trying to make us go in the military. Let us make that choice. Jehovah's Witness come knocking on your door 8 times, 8 Sundays in a row. You're like, yo, come on. Don't shove anything down my face, man. Don't do that. Copper, what up? Let me make my own decisions, man. That's with anything. Not just that. I'm like that with any and everything. The corner preacher. Yeah, look at that, brother. You got that gold chain on, but what are you doing for your community? Suck my dick. How about that? You found Jesus after 14 baby mamas. None of those kids you take care of. But you found Jesus, you on the corner. Talking to me? Shut up. Out your goddamn mind. I'm like that with everything. Everything. Don't force nothing. Don't bring it to me. I'm gonna tell you once, nah, ain't my thing. And we can coexist. Gay, straight, super military. Only thing I'm not living next to is a white supremacist. Get out of here with that. I don't even want to live next to a black supremacist because they get on my nerves. The most aggravating thing in the world for me was I'm hanging out with a bunch of my white friends and we go down Manhattan. And for those of you that live out here, y'all know where I'm going with this. Clarence McLean, salute. And the black Israelite standing on a soapbox, dressed like a goddamn genie, points at my white friend, so I call him a devil. I'm like, yo, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Squirrely, salute. Come on, man. You don't know this guy. Fuck out of here, man. Keep all the bullshit away from me. That's Drew's advice. Keep all your bullshit away from me. I don't care what it is. I can coexist with anybody but racism. But anyway, and this is all relevant to this stupid ass hoe ass belt right here. This is all relevant. This jackass raised a salute. This jackass created this franchise shit, and now he can't take it when people are asking him legitimate, real questions. This is his fault. This is the only thing that old media and the LDBC and new media, we all are like agreeing on. Because I haven't seen anybody that say, yo, I agree with this. I haven't seen anybody. That's why I'm asking, who agrees with this? Who the fuck? Let me read on. He says Haney stepped up his game, finding complimentary style to Diaz delivered, blah, 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 blah. All right, the unbeaten 23-year-old has held the WBC title since October 2019, receiving an upgrade from his interim lightweight status upon the then WBC, WBA, WBO titleist Vasily Lomachenko, receiving the franchise title in name only in exchange for the physical belt he briefly owned. The original concept behind now listen to this. The original concept behind the franchise designation was to allow its claimants the freedom to enter meaningful fights without the restriction of mandatory title defenses. Okay? It was also supposed to be non-transferable, meaning that it could not be won or lost in the ring. To the surprise of nobody, meaning, here we go, to the surprise of nobody, the WBC altered its own rules, beginning with Lomachenko's scheduled October 2020 unification clash with then IBF champ Teofimo Lopez. That, my friends, is where the bullshit started. To the surprise of nobody. New Fat Boy Fitness, Bruce Goes, Crush the Legend. To the surprise of nobody. Meaning, it was invented, we heard what he said, but to the surprise of nobody, the rules changed right in front of us. Akai, salute. They saw it coming. We should have seen it coming. We didn't even like it. It came out. You're like, what the fuck? What is this? To the surprise of no. Now, mind you, Jake Donovan ain't LDBC. He's not new media. He's paid for these articles. He just reports it how he sees it. We just fucks with him because he's a real dude. These are his words. To the surprise of nobody. Top Rank placed a request during the 2020 WBC convention last summer for Lopez to receive the franchise designation should he beat Lomachenko. The official basis for the claim was Lopez's in-ring accomplishments at the 2016 Olympian for Honduras, and with the win over Lomachenko, a multi-belt titleist. The real motivation, however, was to market Lomachenko Lopez as an undisputed championship fight without either having to face Haney. There you go, right there. Read it, right there. There it is. The real motivation, however, was to market Lomachenko Lopez as an undisputed championship fight without either having to face Devin Haney. The real motivation, however, was to market Lomachenko Lopez as an undisputed championship fight without either having to face Devin Haney. Jake Donovan is not LDBC. Soak it in. Soak it in. ATL Anonymous Boxer, salute. Look at that. Keith James, salute. You see that? The black channels, they're racist and Look what Jake Donovan just wrote. Were they not? By the rules. You know how many debates I had with people? I said, yo, he's not undisputed. Yes, he is, by way of the rules. Fuck the rules. It used to be a rule that it was legal to own slaves. I forget which state it was, but the way the law was interpreted, it was legal for a cop to shoot a person in the back while they were running away. That used to be a part of the rules. I'm asking if any of this is correct. Who agrees with this? I'm sorry. Had Lomachenko won, they agreed with it. The Loma fans. Had the Tio won, we had a bunch of Tio fans that came up everywhere. It's illegal, it's illegal, it's illegal. No, it's not, motherfucker. Salute to the general in the building. Drew, what it do? I'm on the job, General. Hashtag LDBC. Good morning, General. Everyone say good morning to the General. Yes, sir. California? It might be California. It might be California. I forget which state it was. But when I read it, I said, yo, we're not supposed to be doing this. They still do this here? And let me park there for a second. Spook, salute. It is important. I know a lot of people just vote. If y'all vote, y'all just vote for the president. It is important you vote where you live for everything. Sometimes you might have to vote a judge out. You might have to vote a judge out. If this judge always takes the wrong side of in family court, it's like, yo, this woman lied on me, or the woman saying, yo, this guy's been beating my ass. He might be pro-man, or he might be pro-woman. He might just need to go. Vote. Get him out. Get him out. Terry Smoot, salute. Get him out. You got to pay attention to what's happening right in front of you. Little laws like that, the president ain't got time to look at one state and factor that in, because they have a whole party, Democrats, Republicans, and they trust them to handle that. But if they're in charge, if you're living in a blue state or a red state, and it's the law that when you got out the car and he's testing you for alcohol, and you just stumbled while you was walking the line and you catch a bullet in your back, you wake up 8 days later, you can't feel your legs. Yo, what happened? Well, I thought you was reaching for a gun. Well, my back was turned, man, and my hands was out. His word against yours. And now you get on social media. Well, you don't understand the cop's job. Ain't it the person that always wants to tell you what a fucking cop's job is? They got criminal records. I've tested that theory. Expert genius, salute. Oh, well, you don't know how bad a cop's job is. And I'm like, I don't. What the fuck do you know? Well, in 1989, when I got arrested, okay. And then in 93, I got rearrested, okay. You've been arrested 17 times from 1989 to 2021. And now you know everything. Let me tone it down a bit. Fellas, Zello, salute. Y'all ever, met a chick and she know every goddamn thing because she got, two kids, 3 kids, and you're looking at her like, 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, one nigga you can't locate, the other nigga in jail, and he's not coming out. You want to make sure he's not coming out. And every time he's just talking about life, she's trying to tell you what life is. It's like, well, you think you know every goddamn thing because you spit out 2 seeds and You don't know how to listen to your parents, and now you're on your own. You know every goddamn thing? No. What I know about you is that you don't know how to choose men. And you don't know how to use condoms. And what you need to do is locate the diapers because your kid's shitty ass bumping in the walls and shit. He got knots on his head. You need to pay more attention to the kid. And I don't even need to be sitting here. Why are you entertaining me? You got 2 kids. If you can't fix your life, take your ass to school and figure life out while you're doing it. Make something of yourself. Having 2 kids working at Burger King with a loud mouth, you don't know every goddamn thing. Southern T Boxing, salute. I'm just using this shit as an example. I can go on and on about the brothers too. I'm just saying. Just because it's a rule don't mean it's right. But behavior like this has become normalized, like single parents. That's become normalized. I've never seen nothing like that. That baby daddy phrase, that came from my era. In the 90s, I was like, yeah, there was a song about it. That's just my baby daddy. That was ridiculous. I said, why are we celebrating? This is stupid. Yo, listen, I come from an era where if there was a single household, the kids kept it quiet. Shh. Mama not home no more. Shh. My daddy left. Don't say anything. Don't say nothing. You kept it to yourself. When parents got divorced, it was a big thing. The kids needed therapy, all kinds of shit. Tay, good morning. Now it's normalized. In fact, it's celebrated. Single parenthood, celebrated. Troy, salute. And it's normalized now. More baby mamas, less married couples. That's right, ATL. Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. If you go back and listen to that song, that sounds like Rolly. That's just my baby daddy. Punk ass, bitch ass, Devin Haney. It sounds just like Rolly. It's crazy. We've gone backwards, ladies and gentlemen. Up is down, down is up. It's fucking snowing in spring. I got fucking deers walking across the street in the Bronx. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's the weirdest dog I ever seen. Holy shit, it's a deer. How did Bambi get here? Still sharp and still salute, fam. Never seen anything like this. Walking out my door every morning on that James Brown song. What is this? I swear to God, I was coming from a friend's house. Dude standing in front of the building waiting for an Uber, and I did a double take. It was not a dude. It was a short chick with a Caesar, and her lineup was crazy. She on the phone. Yo, what up, nigga? I'm like, oh my. Yeah, you're right, Tay. There's coyotes out here, man. Watch your kids. If you got small dogs, watch them. How the fuck we got coyotes in the city? What is happening? Boxing being fucked up is the least of our worries. Vince, what up? This is some bullshit. Anyway, back to Mauricio. The real motivation, however, was to market Lomachenko Lopez as an undisputed championship fight without either having to face Devin Haney. Now, why the fuck is that? Why is that? You remember Oscar De La Hoya said, who's Devin Haney? No one knows him. You're going to get Jojo Diaz versus Ryan Garcia. It was Ryan Garcia, right? Whether you like it or not. And then what does Ryan do? I hurt my hand jerking off. That's what happened. Well, I don't know about the jerking off part. But hey, broke his hand. Calvin, what up? Bumpy Thompson in the building. What is this? We don't know who Devin Haney is, right? Right. We supposed to believe. The issue grew once the WBC joined in the charade. Lopez has repeatedly been referred by the sanctioning body as the undisputed lightweight champion. Salute to Jake Donovan for writing this, because we've been saying this and we've been called racist. We've been saying this and we have been called racist.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
We've said exactly this. They called him undisputed lightweight champion while simultaneously recognizing Haney as the WBC lightweight champion. What is this? The same trend, it's a trend, let me highlight that. The same trend continued following Kambosos' upset win over Lopez this past November 27th at Madison Square Garden at Hulu Theater in New York City. Whereas the others see an issue in need of resolution, the WBC sees an increase of quality fights. Yo, Mauricio, who do you think you're talking to? You're behaving like how Bob Arum made the statement. We're like rocks, you can kick us in any direction. No. F him and F you too. Who are you talking to, man? If you're a Teofimo Lopez fans, up until November 27th, you was rocking with everything this franchise status meant. Why? Because your guy won. Now that he lost, you want to discredit it. Lomachenko said, nah, Lopez is not undisputed. He's missing the belt that I gave up. Huh? I'm sorry, Loma. Say it again. Would you do what? He's not undisputed. Why? 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 This is your fault. And it's Mauricio's fault. Lomachenko asked for this. All right? Never forget. I don't care if he says he's not really undisputed. Dude, this is your fault. The WBC introduced a new concept. The problem is people don't try to analyze and understand something, insisted Suleiman. The reality is that the franchise designation is giving the lightweight division unbelievable activity. Now, it is leading to Kambosos and Haney, a great showdown. I'm very proud of both of them. It causes confusion. Of course, it causes confusion because everybody has resistance to change. Oh, my God. We had Lomachenko Lopez Kambosos, Haney Gamboa, Haney Linares, Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, Haney Diaz. Was a tremendous fight. I will take that route. Great activity. We're seeing the best boxing division, which is the lightweight. To their credit, Kambosos and Haney have expressed their willingness to settle the matter in the ring. Further to his credit, Kambosos has settled for the distinction of being the division's lineal champion and new king in town in lieu of recognition and undisputed champion. That's the article. What are your thoughts?
Come on in.
I got my young channel.
Big money here. Big money here. They've been talking. They know. Get out the way. Let them talk. Let bosses talk. Young bosses, man.
Dev, he said that he wants you to look exciting. He only wants exciting fights.
And
I
think he's going to look very exciting. I think he's going to put on a beautiful performance. But he knows what he got to do. He's not going to look
all
over.
Due respect, why do you feel like I need to look exciting or whatever the case may be? Why not just make it happen for all the belts, no matter what?
Oh no, we're gonna do that.
Good. That's it. That's all right, baby.
As long as
it
makes sense.
No, of course.
And I know you already said you come to Charlotte. So that's beautiful because
I'll fight you on Jupiter if I got to.
Look, hey, I told Eddie if someone pulls out, I'll fight this weekend. regardless of the cut. I'll fight this weekend, but no one's
Do you
pulling out.
respect Devin as a champion in your
You got the
division?
belts now.
Do you respect him as a champion in your division?
Yes, of course I respect him. I always have respected him, and he knows how much I've respected him, and there is a mutual respect here. But if things go right, and the dotted line obviously gets signed by both sides,
Is this the
things will
true
probably
undisputed?
change.
Is this the true undisputed right here?
Look, we're going to get it done, and you know what? There won't be any
won't be no more dispute.
games
There we go,
or
baby.
bullshit about what it is. So,
Why
you
do
know
you
what?
think Devin has been so much avoided? Why do you think he's been like one of the most avoided fighters like out there?
He's a talented guy. No disrespect there. That's not my business. Maybe they can't get the right fights.
Look at my interviews
but-
before the fight. I wasn't saying, oh, Tio gonna thrash him or nothing like that. I said, man, Tio don't look too good to me. I don't know if Tio gonna win, because I was talking to him. I knew how focused he was. I'm like, man, I don't know. I was actually gonna go bet on him. I'm fucking pissed still to this day.
should have, man. You should have.
No, bro, I'm pissed to this day that I didn't bet, but I had to work out, so I couldn't time it right. But man, it's all good.
Look,
So
I was a dog in that fight, and you know what?
You know what I said though? I'm gonna make it back, because we're gonna do it for the belts,
That's
and
right.
I'm gonna get all the money
We're
back.
gonna make
So
it.
if he agrees to fight, if Devin
But-
agrees to fight you in
but I'm
Australia,
gonna make more. Because I
Listen.
got all the belts.
if Devin agrees to fight you in Australia,
We gonna make it.
We're
make
guys,
sense.
yeah, we
if
talk.
Devin agrees to fight you in Australia, is there any chance you'll turn it down at all?
If he agrees to fight in Australia,
Yeah.
like I said, as long as it makes sense with everything else, 110%.
I want Jupiter,
I'll
but it all
fight,
start
I'll
with
fight
December
anybody.
4th. We gonna get past December 4th.
Yes.
We're gonna make it happen.
Focus on
That's
no
it.
joke.
How you feel about fighting in Australia?
Hey, we don't want to pull that Tio card.
Yo, salute to Blue Blood, man. He's in the trenches. And I don't think we give that brother enough roses, for real. Because I am not professional enough to do what he does. Not on that level. Because one fighter will say something crazy to me, and I'll be in prison. But salute to Blue Blood. Salute to Devin. Salute to Trill Bill. I like seeing fathers do that. You know, and also there's a misconception that black fathers aren't involved in their kids' life. I think Bill shuts that shit down. Not only is that a lie, that's a lie. That's a misconception. It is. Statistically speaking, that's a misconception. It's bullshit. All right, that is amplified to a great deal. And they never have the whole story. Whatever. I ain't gonna get on that. But salute to Bill and Devin. They've worked for this, and all we want them to get is an opportunity that they fought hard to get. Devin has done everything he needed to do. No shortcuts, no drugs, no skipping of the rankings, no requesting a franchise status. He fought and earned. And what did Lomachenko do? He ducked him. And then what did Teofimo do? He ducked him. One was out of fear. That was Lomachenko. I don't care what you say. The other one was out of fear in business. And he shot himself in the ass. Both of them shot themselves in the ass. Enabled by Mauricio Sulaiman. Because Mauricio Sulaiman saw more value in Lomachenko. Tell me I'm lying. With that HBO mentality. Mind you, the man has one loss. Second career loss. Devin is undefeated. Which is why I'm so rough on old media. Guys like Mike Cappinger and these other fools trying to insert all these people, Lomachenko, in the midst of Tank and Devin and Kambosos. Kambosos is where he is because he legitimately beat Teofimo Lopez's ass. So he deserves this shine. And salute to Still Sharp and Sealed. He says Cam is ducking like the rest, and he knows he's losing this next fight no matter who he is. It could be. It could be. It could be. This could be his best win and his only win. You know, like what's his name? That beat Pacquiao. I can't even think of his name right now. I'm so angry with this nonsense. 2.0. That's what BFTB called him, right? 2.0. But for now, being that he did a good thing, and understand this. Beating Teofimo Lopez was the best thing for boxing. The best thing for boxing. No, not Ugas. Who beat Manny, the Australian that beat Manny Pacquiao. What's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. That Bud eventually beat. You know what I'm saying? Beating Teofimo was in the best interest of boxing. Why? Because Teo was holding shit up. He was running around saying he was undisputed. And we told you what the play was. Jeff Horn, thank you. We told you what the play was, and he admitted it. They were going to beat Kambosos in their one defense, drop the belts, and try and shotgun it to Josh Taylor, in which Josh Taylor would have systematically whooped Teofimo's ass. If you think Josh Taylor loses to Teofimo Lopez, you're crazy. Josh Lopez knocks Teo out. Based off of what I saw with Kambosos, Josh Taylor knocks Teofimo Lopez out violently. Violently. Bad. Badly. He William Wallace's his ass. They may take our lives, but they never take our freedom. They fucked him up in real life, didn't they? Dismembered him, sent his body parts. That was William Wallace, right? Damn. Jay Good, what up? And if I missed y'all, I had the other screen up. I'm sorry. He was gonna go to 140. Right now, they're talking about they fighting 3 times on Top Rank on pay-per-view. Who? You know who we fighting? The only fight that'll be pay-per-view worthy will be Lomachenko's first pay-per-view. And it will be a rematch. So there's marketability there. Yes, this time, I won't wait till round 6 to throw punches. Teofimo Lopez, I'm going to fuck you up. I blow you. I blow you. And I think he beats Teo's ass. It's do or die for Teo. And he's at a position where he can't take light work now. Because it's the takeover, right? You beat Lomachenko, now you got to do it again. He beat your leftovers. Market the fight. You should start marketing it right now. Don't nobody, who the fuck at 140? Who's he beating at 140? Let's put up 140 because I want to be accurate. I want to be accurate. I was looking at it the other day too. I'm not a savant with certain things. Certain things is not on the tip of my head. Okay, so we got Josh Taylor. He ain't beating him. Oh my God. Yo, listen, y'all. He's not beating Cepeda. He's not beating Ramirez. He's not beating Prograis. Stop right there. He's not even beating nigga Sandor Martin will box his fucking face in. Listen, you want to get a warm-up? Go dig up Victor Postal and see how you do. Arnold Barboza. No. This is all wrong for Teofimo. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. O'Hara David. No. Nope. I don't even need to see no more. Stay out of 140. Stay away from 140. There's nothing for you there but an ass whooping. You remember that scene on Avengers Endgame? Not Endgame. The Infinity, the first one. When they came to Wakanda, there's nothing for you but blood and dust. Some shit he said. And Proxima Midnight said, we have blood to spare. Okay, Tio, if you have blood to spare, go on and crash your shit through that force field. See how you make out. Will you make it through, or will you be one of those shits that got dismembered? Go and take your ass to 140. 3 times. Who's paying for a paper? Let me see. Let's pull it back up. Are you paying for Lopez versus Zapata? And no disrespect to any of the names I'm mentioning. I'm just saying Teofimo isn't a big enough star for people to pay for that shit. Jose Zapata, Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis, Sandor Martin, Arnold Barboza, and that's just the WBC. Stop. By the way, all the names I mentioned, beat them. Hey, you know what's a good fight? And they might be able to milk it and make a pay-per-view. Okay, watch this. I'm helping out right now. Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. That's a pay-per-view fight. I think people will pay for that in New York, in the big house. I think people will pay for that. I think they'll get a nice $50 pay-per-view out of that. I think so, but they got to stack that card, though. You know how Bob do. Grab a bunch of Mexicans, throw them on a card, right? Let's say Tio beats Lomachenko. Now he's back on top. But he still got to wait. Oh, by the way, he's not fighting at 135 anymore. His father said that was my mistake, leaving my son at 135 for so long. So now he's at 140. All right? So here's what you do. After that, go fight Mikey Garcia. Because he's not running it back with Sandor Martin. I haven't heard anything. Go fight Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia gets a big check. Go to LA and fight Mikey Garcia. That's pay-per-view number 2. I'm trying to help. Lomachenko, Mikey Garcia. Then maybe your third fight, Josh Taylor will give you a look. Maybe. If Josh Taylor, I'm still streaming that shit, Steven, for real. Josh Taylor, that's if Josh Taylor sometime during 2022 says, you know what? 147 is looking good. I can get in the middle of that. That's my thoughts on Tia. But all of this shit with the WBC is enabled by Suleiman. He's calling us stupid. The Wilder situation called us stupid. We're just trying to take away from that historic night. Were we? With all that evidence and all that ducking and dodging he did, Suleiman was quiet all 2020 through the whole arbitration and everything. He didn't say a fucking word. If that was D with the arbitration and shit, every other day he'd be saying, I don't understand why he's behaving like this. We know the play. We know how it is. And I don't care how the trilogy ended, the fact still remains. What he had to go through to get that third fight, a fair one. And that's even alleged if it was fair. We just found out the motherfucker had injections in his elbows. Was that the night of, the week of, the month of, when? Was that when he went to go see a sick kid? Was that authorized? The changing of the ref at the last 4 days before the fight? All of this shit. He said nothing. He authorized it. Thrill Hill salute. Y'all can play this if you want to. You know the truth. Why am I bringing this up? Wait till tomorrow's show. It all makes sense. Because he's contributing to the bullshit. And although we say that this is bullshit, there's some fans that if this bullshit is working in favor of their favorite fighter, they don't care. If Charlo had a franchise title and it allowed him to duck Canelo, they'd be talking about it every day. They, meaning the Canelo fan base. They'd be talking about it every day, every day, every day. That's right, Tone. That's what we on. That's exactly what we on. The important part is Kambosos is acknowledging that he's not undisputed. So he's saying the right things. He needs to follow through. That's all we're asking. Because even if he loses to Devin, he's not over. He's still got to win. That'll be his first loss, and he's still got to win over Teofimo Lopez, man. Still got to win over him. Talk about excuses. He has none. Kambosos has none. What about Tio? Get that man an I Can't Breathe shirt. And I say that with all sarcasm, but not really. Get that man an I Can't Breathe shirt. Shout out to you racists. Get him one. Put it on. He had a frog in his throat. He had an artificial lung. He got beat up so bad in sparring, he looked like Murphy before he became RoboCop. Instead of getting robotic parts, they put a trash can on his torso, a chicken thigh as his heart. Come on, man. An inner tube as an arm, and he went in there and fought Kambosos and got his ass beat. Fuck out of here. Disgusting. Trash man. This makes zero sense. Had that doctor, people were pointing at me, oh man, the doctor on YouTube, he said it's official. You trying to say he's not a doctor? No, I know that, I forget his name. I go to that guy's channel sometimes. What he does is he reports on what is reported to him. It came out that this guy had an injury. He looked up the injury and said, this is serious. But did he see the official reports from him? No. He heard the news like how we heard the news. He did his research. He says, yo, look, I'm a doctor. I know about this. I know about this. Here come Tony Reviews with the trolling. Exactly. Franchise. If you believe in the franchise belt, you believe in Santa. You believe in that motherfucking reindeer with the red nose. You know what I mean? That's right. Bigfoot in the backyard. You know what I mean? I believe in all that. I believe it. Salute to Tony, man. Go subscribe to Tony's Reviews. This is why boxing is fucked up. This guy is in charge of an entire sanctioning body, and look at how they're treating things. None of this makes sense. Yeah, Clarence. I don't think Teofimo Lopez believes in the tooth fairy. Have you seen his fronts? Yo, man, Teofimo Lopez will leave a bite mark in a hamburger and it'll look like half of the bat signal. I'll say it again. To my nerds who watch Transformers. Y'all remember the Sharkticons? Raggedy mouth ass. I'll roast him anytime I want. I don't give a fuck. He deserves this. Teofimo looked like he'd choose gravel. Teofimo Lopez fronts look like a banged out piano. You ever seen an old banged out piano that needs tuning? If Tio bit me, I'd lose my mind. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck, nigga? I know, Tony. Nobody saw that shit. They have, you mean to tell me they have pre-medical before any fight? No one found that shit? Nobody found it. He was fine. He wasn't breathing heavy. And he could have stopped him in the 10th. What the fuck? He could have won. Round 10. I was just watching. I said, hey, man, Cambosa's doing good. Hey, oh, dropped him in round 1. I said, he's doing well. He's smiling in there, having fun. Round 10, boom. I said, oh, boy, here we go. He wins this. He's going to talk shit. He's going to try and chase Josh Taylor. He's leaving 135. And I said, oh, the round ended. In round 11, Kambosos came out and picked up where he left off in 9. Matter of fact, he was winning 10 until he got caught. I said, oh, shit. And when the bell rang, I said, wait a minute. He won, but let's see. And they got it right. Yo, the motherfucker. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh man. God damn it. Yeah, that's Tio right there. The takeover instead of takeover. Yo, he did the backflip in the ring. The Hulu Theater was dead empty. The cameras wasn't even on. His father's applauding him. Do the backflip. Do the backflip. We got J-Lo. He backflips, sticks the landing, and he looked like that. Man, listen. Them niggas is way too smart. You bugging. Them niggas can't. They better stay the fuck out the Bronx. If they come, they better come in peace. Fuck. Fuck that. Don't walk up to me in the street. Ain't no referee in the streets, my man. It's more than boxing in these streets. Ain't no referee in the streets, my man. And when you're in the limelight, you got to be able to take this, especially when you ditch it out. Ain't no one told him to call Deontay Wilder a bitch. But you run around talking about, I don't know. Big dog, I don't even know, bro. Please do me a favor, brother. And salute to you in that super chat. But guys, do me a favor. Don't say anyone else's name in my chat, please. No other channels, especially channels I don't deal with. I mean, family is good, but any other channel that I don't deal with, please refrain from using their name. If I don't deal with them, I don't deal with them. I don't go to their channel. I don't watch their content. They talk about me. I don't talk about them. They're irrelevant to me. So I don't know what's going on. I heard what's going on with him. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's whatever.
Give power to my nigger sword!
I swear to God, that's Tio. Oh, man. Man. If y'all forgot, this is why I fuck with Jake Donovan.
Well, see, the one thing I do like, though, is like, because, people are questioning Fury now, and he should be, questioned, because he really got let off the hook when he tested positive way back when, if the drug testing, system was better in England, he never would have got to Vladimir Klitschko. He would have got caught, in the Christian Hammer fight before he got to Klitschko, and he never would have had that opportunity to fight for the championship. So, and he was never made to, to pay for it. I mean, yeah, he got the backdated suspension, but, like I said, he made the whole crazy story with the, having, uncastrated boar meat and all that. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it has to be said because no one's ever held him accountable for his actions. Every time he does something stupid, he just says something crazy. People write it, they laugh it off. I'm not going to sit here and say white privilege, but it's really teetering pretty close to that. I mean, think about it. Think about it. I mean, up until maybe a couple, we saw Fury roaming around maskless. Deontay Wilder caught more hell for wearing headphones at a press conference. than Fury did for, his irresponsible actions in getting this fight postponed.
But one of these kids is doing his own thing. Now it's time to play our game. It's time to play our game.
Because I got TO fans jumping in my comment section on past videos, and their only defense is to bring up Deontay. Listen, while you talk reckless about Deontay, all he has to do is get on his phone and pull up his bank account and see like a 9 in the front and see all the zeros behind it, well, in front of it. And he got to turn there's so many zeros, he has to turn his phone sideways. Shake his head and says, okay, keep talking. There's nothing you can say to me that'll make me feel some kind of negative way about my brother. He underpromised and overachieved. Because everything these motherfuckers said he couldn't do, he did it. With everything against him, like the WBC. Salute to my brother, Mr. Mont. In that super chat, he said T.O.'s guidance is terrible. Who of note does he possibly think he can beat at 140? There isn't not one top 140 pounder he can even compete with. Nope, I read them. All of those guys wash him. But I did give 3 events. His father said, hey man, 3 pay-per-views, and we're going to go to Top Rank. A rematch with Loma, maybe Mikey Garcia in Los Angeles. And if he is successful in those 2 fights, he could fight Josh Taylor if Josh Taylor gives a shit. Trying to help out. So anyway, nobody gives a shit about the franchise status. There's more confusion. That's the only thing old media and the LDBC and new media can't agree on, is that franchise status is bullshit. The WBC president is on the ropes every time. Blue asked him. He was in the barbershop. Shout out to Fred. He asked him. He couldn't even explain it. Nothing made sense. He doesn't make sense. And he's aggravated. And the only way this thing can go away is if George Kambosos keeps his word, fights Devin Haney. And whoever wins out of that is really undisputed. Throw that franchise status in the fucking trash. It doesn't make sense. He's going to put Black Fist on it with chains breaking. As if we're supposed to identify with that. Did y'all see this shit? Y'all paid attention to that? Look at that. The Black Lives Matter belt. We're supposed to, I don't think that's the franchise status, but that's a Black Lives Matter belt. We supposed to identify with that, man? Shut your damn face. But tomorrow, all of this behavior is relevant to what I'm talking about tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Because now, what's happening, what do I always say? Time reveals all truth. And a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. And what's happening now in boxing overall, what might be happening, and what I hope is happening, opens up, it sheds light on it. For the first time in 2028 in the Olympics, there's not going to be any boxing. You know how many kids have their heart set on? They make their shine in the Olympics. Now there's no Olympics. Why? Well, we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it. And it might be for the greater good, because this is bullshit. We might get what we've been asking for. A fair shake, a clean sport. Huh? A clean sport. And we ain't got to deal with bitches like this. Y'all forgot? I didn't. Okay? Nothing is done. And because nothing was done, I'm guaranteeing you she'll pop up and be working somewhere else. She probably worked already. We don't even know about it. Okay? That's why we're here. Is Dan Redfield talking about this? No. I'm going to talk about it forever because it's all relevant. There's no racism in boxing. There's no poisoning in boxing. Your fighter never been poisoned. Here's my thing. Billy Collins was what color? I identify with Louis Resto more than as far as being from the same area. I identify more with Louis Resto than I do Billy Collins. But what he did was fucked up. And guess what? Did the commissions catch him? No. Did the ref catch him? No. After the fight was over, if Collins' father don't shake Resto's glove, he doesn't feel it. And we never know about it. You understand? Anyway, that's my time. The general's on, y'all. Let's head over there. I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. Bronx on deck. Move!